Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Let's talk about an uncivilized mutt. You know, a lot of men like to point the finger at women being emotional. But I'm telling you, there are so many men that we are walking on right now or who are in prisons right now because of their lack of emotional control. Michael Faison Jr. was standing outside the front door of a Newport News 7-Eleven one Friday afternoon when a woman in a powder blue dress walked past and caught his eye. Faison, 24, struck up a conversation with the woman about tattoos, and she stopped, turned, and walked back towards him. The woman said later she didn't think Faison, who sported a smiley face tattoo on his arm, would be a very good tattoo artist, but she gave him a chance and gave him her phone number. The conversation didn't sit right with the woman's boyfriend, 28-year-old Divine Jackson, who saw the pair talking and walked over from pumping gas. There was clear evidence that the boyfriend was hot-headed and very dangerous prior to that altercation, and I'll get to that in a moment. But first, court records showed that the woman tried to stop Jackson, but he pushed past her to confront Faison, asking him why he was talking to his girlfriend, and then he hauled off and slapped Buddy twice in the face. Divine drew his handgun from the area of his waist, then stepped back towards Michael Faison and pointed the pistol at Michael's face at close range. This is according to the complaint by Newport News Police Detective C.A. Rulland and also the video evidence. Faison took a step backwards and can be seen lifting both hands in a non-threatening manner, the complaint said. But after Jackson held the gun toward Faison's face for a short time, a fight between the men ensued. The complaint said Jackson was then able to break free and shot Faison in the face. Jackson and the woman then ran over to a black BMW sedan and fled from the parking lot. Faison was taken to Riverside Regional Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead just before 10 p.m. Now check this out, family. Investigators learned that Jackson and the woman had eaten at a Mexican restaurant a few blocks away from the 7-Eleven, and surveillance video showed dude flashing a gun in the girl's face. Yeah, he got this gun with an extended clip, and they're sitting in the booth at the restaurant. He pulls it out and he flashes it in her face. So she already know this dude is off. And if he did that in public, imagine what he's done in private. Moving on. It only took the police about an hour after the shooting to locate the BMW. The BMW was put under surveillance at a home that was later identified as the woman's mother's house. About just after midnight, the woman was spotted walking a few blocks away and was detained. And check this out, family. The woman told the police that she and Divine had only been dating for 3 months. Let's stop right there. This uncivilized mutt threw his life away over a woman he had only known for 3 months. The woman said that the dude was a rapper called Sauce. Let me speed this up so I can get into my commentary. And by the way, yes, I do know this is an old case from 2022 that was settled in May of 2024. All right. Now, the police called SWAT after they put the house and the vehicle under surveillance. They come in with negotiators. Dude surrenders. Boom. He ends up being charged with second-degree murder. He receives a life sentence. Let me speak on something that not too many people associate with these type of situations. So dude is behaving like he did what he did to defend the honor of his girl or an honor of his girlfriend, right? This is my girl, this is mine. You don't touch her, right? I'll gun you down if you, holler at my girl. You don't speak to my girl, right? Okay. And some women get excited about stuff like that. They say, oh, he a crash shot, man. He don't like nobody messing with me. He don't like nobody talking to me. Ooh, he really, really loved me. That ain't love. That ain't love. He don't care nothing about you. That's him caring about his possession. That's him and his injured ego. It's not about you. It's about his ego being damaged. Because if it was about you, he wouldn't even put you in a situation where you was around danger. He would keep you far away from any type of danger. And he wouldn't even put himself in these type of situations that could get you pulled away from him. He wouldn't do that to himself. He would not do that to you. He wouldn't traumatize you like that if he really cared about you like that. So it's not about you. This is an emotional dude, a dude who has daddy issues. Sure, he has some mama issues too. This is a dude who never learned how to resolve conflict with an understanding. He learned, like so many young men learn, how to settle conflict with fists, guns, and insults. And he never, ever, ever learned anything different. See, sometimes when you grow up in certain environments, you learn that everything right is wrong and everything wrong is right. That's the way you see life. You like set on default. Everything wrong is right and everything right is wrong to you. And this is why you will have a dude pull up and pull out a blicky on a dude for just speaking to his woman, right? It ain't like the dude was trying to holler at her, trying to get with her. I mean, maybe he was, but at least he came with a ruse. Hey man, I'm just trying to do some tattoos. I'm just asking, can I? And here go the thing, fam. She should not have given dude her phone number. She shouldn't have even stopped to talk to that dude because she had just experienced dude flashing a gun in her face at the Mexican restaurant. So she know this dude is cuckoo. Why would you turn around and go back to talk to a dude? You see a dude right over there pumping gas. You already know this fool ain't gonna give you the benefit of doubt. You know he gonna think the worst because he don't have critical thinking skills. He's gonna think the worst immediately. So she turns around and gives the dude her phone number. So here come idiot. What's going on? Ooh, talking to my girl. Ooh. Dude trying to explain himself, but explaining himself was not enough. His ego. The whole crime, the murder was driven by his ego and a lack of understanding. Many of you get it, but for those of you who don't, I'm gonna keep saying it. We don't own each other. If you think you own a human being, you're moving like a slave owner. These relationships are 50-50, meaning you got a 50% chance it might work. You got a 50% chance it might not work. And the odds are even more lopsided the more unequally yoked you are. We don't own each other. And here's another thing. I don't care how good it's been. I don't care if you just got up out of it 5 minutes ago and she said, I love you, baby. All good things must come to an end by force or choice. Force is if somebody die, or perhaps end up going to jail for a gang of years. Choice is, I don't want to be with you anymore. Now, if you're not emotionally mature to deal with that, you should be alone. No more talk.